Hi guys, welcome back to Wigs with Steph. I'm Steph, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I cut off my extended laces from my wig. Sometimes when you purchase a human hair wig or a synthetic wig, it will come with this extended lace. I do like that it's like this. One, it means nobody else has worn it, and that's sort of your guarantee. But then secondly, it allows you to customize that wig to your head so that you can get the most perfect blend and the most perfect fit imaginable. So I'm going to show you how to do this today. It's actually very simple. Okay, so I have my wig on my head. You can see the extended lace here. Just going to zoom in my camera. First things first, make sure you've put your wig on your head exactly where you're going to be wearing it. Because let's just say you plop this wig on your head and it's a little bit to the right or it's a little bit to the left. If you cut the front lace with it a little sideways, it's going to be okay. But if you cut ear holes with the wig a little bit sideways, it's not gonna fit you right when you suddenly realize, oh, hey, I need to shift it over a bit to the left. So please make sure that your wig is situated on your head exactly where you need to wear it first. The next thing I'm going to do is take my clips. I have a bunch of these, they just come in a pack. So now that I have my clips, what I want to do is pull the hair up and away to get it away from the front hairline so I can see it properly and I'm not going to accidentally cut this hair. But when you do this, guys, when you pull the hair up and away, make sure you're not yanking and pulling and tugging on the hair because you don't want this lace lifting up. Because again, if you cut it like that, the lace is not lying flat, you might cut off too much lace. Once you cut too much lace, you can't go back. So just be careful with that. There we go. So now my hair is clipped up and away. And as I go along with cutting, I'm going to be holding down the lace to make sure it is firm against my head. You can do this one of two ways, and I kind of do a mixture. Part of the wig cutting I do on my head, and part of it I do off my head. For the ear holes, I do it on my head because you want the right placement. But for the front of the lace, I kind of just get going, and then I can take it off my head and cut along it anyways. Like, it's not really a skill to do just the front of the lace. But if you are cutting ear holes or around your ear at all, you will want it on your head. So I have my little tiny baby scissors, just to show you how big it is. It's really small. This allows me to cut the lace really easily. They're not too bulky, like they're really just tiny and really easy to use. I recommend these. There's another lace cutting scissors that you could get, and they're called pinking shears. Pinking, like the color pink, but pinking. And they're a little jagged. So when you cut, it's a little jagged, and that's said to lie the lace really flat and be less noticeable that the lace is there. I find this isn't absolutely necessary. You don't have to do that. I don't have them. I just have these, and they're a straight edge, and they work perfectly fine for me. But you can use them if you want to. I will also link those below if you prefer to have a jagged line. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my handheld mirror. Usually I do this in the bathroom with really great light, guys. I recommend that. But so I can show you, I'm going to do it here, and hopefully I don't mess this up. So I'm going to cut straight up just to get rid of this lace up to the hairline, and I'm leaving about this much lace in case later on I want to glue any parts down. I don't want to be gluing it over my hair. I want to be gluing it over my skin, and that way it's not going to cause any breakage to my hair, and that way it's not going to ruin my front hairline. So as I hold the lace down, I'm going to just cut along the top. Don't worry about it being too perfect. It really doesn't matter too much. You just need to cut going along, going all the way down. This is just a rough draft. We want to just get, all of this lace off so that we can go in and look at it a little bit closer. Now let's do the other side. And again, just leaving a bit of extra lace. See, you don't have to do it really slow or anything. You just kind of trim away as you're going up. Really, really simple. There we go. So now we have these two pieces. They can go in the garbage. We don't need them. And now I'm going to take this wig off my head and look at the line we've just created and see if I need to fix it anywhere. So it is looking pretty good. I do have this part at the front here, right there, that I could make a little less lace. Like I should cut off just a little bit more. So I'm just going to cut that right now. Really, really simple. Just the front. Now let's put the wig back on our head and test out where the hair is around our ears. Again, making sure that we have the wig on in the right place. we want to make sure it's fitting right. This wig is a little too big for me, so as you can tell, if I'm not touching the wig at all, the lace up here is kind of lifted. Now, it's not a big deal if I'm going to glue it down, but I do want it to lay flat. So what's going to happen when I glue this wig, I want this part to lay flat. So these ear pieces are going to have to come back on me just a little bit. I forgot to say that I'm cutting my lace back around my sideburns above my ears because I want to use my own hair on the sides because it matches the root color of the wig. But let's say you don't have the same color as your wig and you want the wig to actually cover your whole hairline going all the way around, then you're going to want to make sure that you have enough room and that you're pulling the wig forward enough to cover the areas in which you want it to cover, and then cut it like that. And that's okay because it's a rooted color, so I will be bringing my own hair out in front of it anyways, so it's fine, but I have to keep that in mind because I want this lace to lie flat. See how it's kind of lifted? But if I pull back on this, now it's flat. Now it looks like it's growing out of my head. That is what I want. So with holding it down like this, that's where I need to cut a piece for my ear, because as you can see, it's covering my ear right now. That's not good. I want to be able to do ear tuck. So I'm going to hold it here. Then I'm going to take my scissors and just cut right along where my ear is. Cutting here and going into the hair and just cutting around my ear. There we go. So now this piece can come out because we don't need it. And now my ear can pop out from underneath. So that is perfect. I'm just gonna adjust right above my ear because it's pinching just a bit. There we go. So now when we glue this, our ear can be out. So now let's do the other side. This one really covers my ear, see? So I have to cut this front piece off. So again, let's make sure the hair is pinned up and away. And this is sitting flat. There we go. Pull it out. We don't need this garbage. We have not glued it down, so it's still sticking up, but now it is perfect. So now when we glue it down just like this, it's gonna be absolutely perfect. Nobody's gonna see it. We're gonna melt that lace and it's going to look beautiful. And here is the melted lace look. I think I did a pretty good job. There's a couple of places where I could have done the gluing a bit better, but as far as the lace cutting goes, it looks awesome. My ears are able to stick out. The lace is totally undetectable, and I think this wig is just really beautiful. All of the links to these simple things I've used, including the lace cutting scissors and the pinking shears, if you want to pick those up, will be down in the description of this video, including this wig and where I got it from. If you guys do end up having any additional comments about cutting your lace or any other question at all, please put it down in the description and I'd be happy to answer it for you. If you want to see my review on this wig, then click this video here. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you next time. Take care.